Welcome back, everyone. This is the start of a very busy and interesting weekend. Bear with me, I hope I survive. I'm still struggling badly recovering from the flu, but I'm going to do my best. Right, let's get into today's video. A few weeks back, I spoke about compassion and how, as a nation, we are very good at being compassionate. And as citizens of this country, we are expected to. And in more recent times, we've been forced to show perhaps a little bit more compassion than even we'd like. But still, we show it and we don't complain that much. Now it seems that Yvette Cooper is about to show a lot of compassion to around 60,000 migrants waiting for a Home Office decision by allowing them to stay in the UK permanently. For me, that's taking a huge gamble with our safety. Yeah, again, compassion comes at a price, at least for some of us. And our newspapers are full of compassionate tales and stories. Early releases for one nonce or another. Suspended sentences for knife attackers or for newsreaders who enjoy sharing imagery that will have unquestionably ruined a child's life somewhere. But I'm afraid there was no compassion on offer yesterday for Lucy Connolly or her family. Sentenced to a sinister and hugely harsh 31-month jail term. Yes, more than 2.5 years behind bars for making a mistake, albeit, not a particularly pleasant one. And I don't think anyone would condone the tone or the language used by Lucy in her heat of the moment ex-post, posted on the same day as 3 young girls, 3 beautiful babies, tragically had their lives stolen from them without any compassion. And as a mother, and a bereaved one at that, most normal people with any sense or understanding of any kind of compassion might have understood her anger, upset and frustration. Losing a child is just about the worst thing that any parent can ever imagine. I can't even begin to think what that would do to the state of mind, indeed the state of his soul. This is a woman stricken with her own grief, burning with anger in the knowledge that somewhere 3 other young mums just like her are feeling the dreadful pain that she is sadly all too familiar with. Look, Lucy Connolly made a mistake. She removed the post and she said she was really sorry, and it's quite clear, it's very evident that she really was sorry. But that wasn't enough to satisfy the sinister political lust of our judiciary, was it? Lucy was always going to be weaponised to strike fear into each and every one of us. Stay quiet, otherwise you might be next. And what about Lucy's poor 12-year-old daughter, probably in her first year at senior school, now without her precious mum for probably 2.5 years? Never mind the jail sentence. What about the mental torture? That, my friends, is a life sentence. And for what? And more interestingly, and perhaps more pertinently this morning, after the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, this morning I'm seeing plenty of support for the terrorist leader on the same X platform. Much of it seems coming from posters seemingly residing here in the UK. Are they going to get the same knock on the door as Lucy? Are they going to be going to jail like Lucy? Surely anyone openly supporting the leader of a prescribed terrorist organisation represents a far greater danger to our society than Mrs. Connolly. And personally, I hope the judge that sentenced Lucy and her already horribly tormented and tortured mind, I hope he has a long think about what he's done. Not just to her, but to her family, and indeed her 12-year-old daughter. What sort of hand is that to be dealt at such a young age? And all because her mum posted something stupid on X, whilst others get away with far, far worse. Many people, myself included, believe that there's another judge, the highest judge of all. And I think I know what his verdict will be: to show some bloody compassion.